What is going on, friends? Welcome back to my little channel. Today we are going to be checking out two Birmingham pen company inks. So, and let me make some little squares just to get my little ink going. So give me 1 second. Wow, this is really dry. I should have checked that before. No worries. I'll just... It's okay. We'll just use the hint of a square to go off of. But these are super cool large inks. Let me just take them out. Oh, don't look at them just yet, friends. Don't look at them. Don't look at them. So, okay, I saw a newsletter for, I think it was this ink. I think I saw a newsletter and I was like, oh my gosh, here we go again. Another cool label. I would love to know who is doing these labels for them because they are getting to me. They are so good that anything they put out, I'm just like, I need it, I want it. So here are both of the inks that came out together. You can get them individually, but I got a bundle. They just call them collector's ink bundles. So I don't think they have a proper name and they don't really like belong together, but you can get them together or separate. So let's see. There is Lighthouse and Diving Bell. Let's do Diving Bell first just because it's blue and the other one's darker like a purple. But I wanted to do a close-up really quick so we can look at the details of the label. Same frame, super cool. The name, I can't tell what this is. Let me see. I think it's supposed to be like the ring from where the bell is hanging, like this kind of part. Let's see, fountain pen ink, Birmingham Pen Company, 100 milliliter. What is that? There's a 3%. I'm not sure what that is. And made in the USA. Super cool. Super cool label. Quick drawings, got the names, got the company info, how much ink is in there, and just a beautiful label. So, and this is the first time I've seen them do the eyedropper version. So I'm not gonna eyedropper ink. I'm just, oh, I should have probably, it's okay. I'm gonna use my, oh, here's what I'll do. I'll just eyedropper some ink onto my nib. That way, I don't know. We'll see if that works. So this is Diving Bell. That's a cool blue. Already looks like it's got some nice shading. Hopefully you can see that pretty okay. Like over here, let me see, did that do anything to the back? Sometimes like, okay, it's not horrible. It's just ghosting, not bleeding. So let's see, I may need some more ink because I already feel like it's, hopefully that, I don't know if my nib has like oils or something, but it looks like it's repelling the ink a little bit. And I don't want to stain my table. So let's see. What was my little phrase? amazingly few jukeboxes. So let's see. Amazingly few jukeboxes carry, provide. Amazingly few disco. Yeah, okay, sorry. And I'm gonna do script, not. Oh, that's the bad thing about dip pens sometimes. Overall, like it looks like it's a, sorry about moving the camera. It looks like it's a pretty cool blue. Um, I'm not sure if it's because I have way too much ink on my dip pen, like it is coming down like pretty dark. But if you look at the word amazingly and like over here, juke, I am getting a little bit of feathering. But again, I wonder if it's because I have way too much ink on my dip pen. But it's a nice, I almost want to say chalky, because look at how, like, look at that blue color, like how opaque it is. It almost reminds me of a chalky color, although chalk isn't really opaque, is it? But I don't know, it's got like a, visually it's got that kind of quality. But I would be, I would love to see it in a pen, of course. So I'll see if I can ink something up later. Let me just draw some lines too. That's kind of, yeah, that's nice. I really would love to see that in a pen. And I think I just cleaned a Pelican pen that I have that is almost this kind of shade of blue. So I'll be trying to do that in a bit. And these again came wrapped in this super cool like tissue wrapping paper. So I'm gonna use that to clean my nib, so we can test the other color. Oh, I didn't write the name down. So I'll just do with pencil because I don't wanna, just now that I've cleaned my pen, I don't want to re-ink it. And the black pen that I'm using is dry, so I'm just gonna put diving bell. By the way, friends, what paper are you guys using? This is Cosmo Airline and they discontinued it, so I'm gonna be trying a Musubi Rasa notebook. But I want something more commercially available. I still haven't tried the new Tomoe River paper, but I guess we should, because that's kind of what we're going to be stuck with, I suppose. That is readily available. But let me know what other papers you're using. Let me see. Let's see. So the next color, let's see. Sorry, before we move on to the next color. So this is a little bit drier now. Hopefully you can see like the blue a little bit more. It is nice. I like it. It's got a little bit of a like a red sheen halo. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I definitely had too much ink. You can see here that bled through quite a bit. So, which is okay. That's the brass dip pen and it can hold a lot of ink. And you saw how much ink I was trying to get on my nib. So I'm not mad at it. It is what it is. Okay, Lighthouse. So, here comes my pup. That's super cool. It's very Beetlejuice, the black and white and the purple and yellow. It's very almost Halloweenish to me. Here's a little bit of the cap of the lighthouse. are these like pyramids or rocks, and then water, and then I guess the rocks again. So same kind of information. Let me see. I was trying to see if these like bottom corners were different, but no, they're kind of the same. So okay, Lighthouse. Let's check that out. You know what I should do is I have this like watercolor palette. I should get a small one so that I can just like eyedropper some ink in here and then just pick it up with my nib. That would actually be way better than eyedroppering ink onto my nib directly. But it is what it is. Oh, that's interesting. Look at that. So wait, is this purple or yellow? I don't know, but that's very interesting. Now I'm curious. I thought it was purple. Lighthouse. It could be purple. Okay, let's see how that goes. Yeah, it looks purple. Did I even get any? Like, see, it's like, oh, look at that, friends. That's insane. Oh, these are super cool colors together. That's so fun. I'm gonna write here Lighthouse. That's very interesting. I was not expecting that. So cool. Okay, let's do some writing. That's kind of fun, friends. It's a very like, it reminds me, you know what it reminds me of a little bit? My the Tinteria's homemade tortilla. It's kind of close to that yellow, like toasty yellow. Not quite the same, I don't think. But yeah, that's kind of cool. And it dries. It dries a little bit different than it goes down. Just a little bit. Oh, yeah. I think I'm looking at a new pen that I just got that would look lovely with this ink. So yes, friends, that was a nice surprise. Again, so this is how you can tell that I just buy inks for the packaging slash the label here, because I honestly thought that was purple, and I saw here, I don't know, I thought it would be like gold sheen, but no, it's a yellow. That's a wonderful surprise. I'm pretty happy with that. I'll have to look at the swatch online and I'll see if I can put it right here so we can check them both out. But I'm just hoping I didn't contaminate. I don't think I contaminated the color from off of the blue to the yellow. But I just want to make sure it is pretty accurate to what they kind of show on their website. So anyway, friends, yeah, I'm pretty pleased with these colors. Love them. Again, love the packaging, love the labels, love the size. Plenty of ink to to do activities with, which by the way, I started a new ink journal. I bought this at the Chicago Pen Show like a year or two ago. No, not a year ago. Maybe 2 years ago. I put when I started it, just because I was really inspired by, I'll put his ink up, his Instagram username here. But he does a lot of cool, like, just inky play. And I think he does it on loose sheets of paper, which is probably smart because then you're not tied down to a book. But then I had this notebook and I was like, I need to do something with it. So I decided I was going to do some inky play. So here I was doing some like bubbles with an orange color, and then I filled in some blue. And this was kind of fun. This is using the Diamine Sailor's Warning. You can see the sheen. I just wanted to use it up and, like, I don't know, like put down some colors. So I think I wrote down text with it first, and then I was like, meh, like boring. So then I put some like big, I think I used like this or something else to put down some of that red. And then I moved on to this. And this is using Andurilium ink, I believe. Oh yes, look at that. Oh, look, I'm so smart. I put the names out. Andurilium Rose 8 and Robert Oster Bondi Blue. And I put the date. But then I went back to this and I said, it needs something else. So if you can see, I actually went around the borders of those big red, like, marks with yellow, and that I was pretty pleased with that. That looks kind of cool. It's doing something. And I'm only doing the one side just because if inks bleed, then I don't want to run the risk of then like having to skip a page or whatever. So I don't know, just something to use up my notebook. Sorry, I was reading my notes like, what is that? So yeah, I'll be using that. But anyway, friends, thank you so much for watching. Check out these inks. Catch you again later. Bye-bye.